Charles, lunch is ready. Happy Tuesday, y'all. This is what I got today. I made loaded baked potato, T-bone steak with bell pepper, onions, and mushrooms. And you got some garlic bread. Are y'all ready? We got a twist to it today. Let's go. Ready? Charles! Your lunch is ready!
American people think this is the American dream. The American dream is 9 to 5. They think you only supposed to work 9 to 5 and that's it. You got 24 hours in a day, and you think you only supposed to take 9 to 5 to work, and that's gonna take you and make you a millionaire or make you live the American dream, and you're gonna be comfy and cozy. No.
Hey, welcome back to Black Press. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Now let's get to it.
Hey, welcome back.
Welcome back.
I'm your girl Trish.
I'm your boy, Mr. Define.
And we are
Black Press.
If this is your first time watching, please remember to hit like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Spirit fingers. Hit the bell for notifications for all future episodes. So, today we got a lot. I always say we got a lot. It's always a lot to talk about, especially for me because I like to talk. Anyway, we got your tidbits with Trish. And we're going to hit on this whole Ricky Ross, Rose, and then talk about Miss Netta and Charles. They, despite unpopular opinions, they are growing and doing big things. So we're going to talk about all that. So what's up with tidbits with Trish? What do we got? The things that don't always hit full discussion, but can be spoken about.
Yeah. So tidbits with Trish. We have DeSantis has dropped out of the presidential race.
For sure. Like you researched that part too?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
So that just happened.
Yeah, because Vivek.
This is previously recorded, by the way.
Last week.
But that just happened.
Then so it's just Trump and Nikki Haley.
Yep. So you know what that means? He's gonna be somebody's vice president because that's how it normally goes.
He probably worked this. Well, no, because Trump said he's gonna have a woman vice president.
So if Trump wins, he's gonna choose Nikki Haley as
I don't
VP.
know, but he said he's gonna
something like that.
But no, there's been in the news that Trump has already locked in who he wants to be his vice president. And it's supposed to be a woman. So
Nikki Haley, of course.
I don't know because she's still in there, but we'll see.
Yeah, but that's how it normally goes.
Oh, I also probably because DeSantis, what's his name? Marco Rubio. Marco Rubio is endorsing Trump instead of what's the name? DeSantis. But DeSantis is the governor of Florida, and Marco Rubio is a Florida representative in the Congress. So it's like, obviously, if your own state dude ain't
they're not messing with him.
So
he's not good. And so moving on.
I'm glad he kicked it. Well, okay, yeah.
We can kick it there
because he's doing crazy stuff down there, talking about making it illegal to call people racist.
Yeah,
like that's what they're talking about doing, like making it illegal to call people racist.
It's bogus.
Exactly.
Anyway, so moving on. Have you heard the military their numbers are dropping?
Yeah, their numbers been dropping for a long time too.
It's not a lot of people that's signing up.
Yeah.
People out here living their best life when they should be out there fighting for our country.
The thing is, we have to have people in the service because if not, we're going to go to war eventually. And like Roosevelt said, I believe it was Roosevelt, the best way to have for peace is to carry a big stick. Something to that matter. I forgot what he said, but yeah, carry a big stick. Speak softly and carry a big stick. So it's not about how you talk. It's about what you got to back it up. And if we ain't got no soldiers, so like with this, that was on January 11th. The Army sees sharp decline in white recruits. The shift in demographics for incoming recruits would be irrelevant to war planners, except it coincides with an overall shortfall of about 10,000 recruits from the Army in
That's a
2023.
lot.
Yes, it is. It's
It's a
insane.
large number.
And then here's the problem though, because we act like it's not important to us. But guess what? Guess who else is low? The Navy. The Navy's personnel boss is confident that it can fix the service's recruits. But you're confident, but at the same time, the Navy's top personnel officer said Wednesday that the service is short about 22,000 junior sailors at sea, and the service owns models suggest it will still be down by about 16,000 sailors across the force in the fall. People don't understand that, and this is why we need to understand things. Is if they're not even getting white men and women to enlist in the military, we're really hurting.
Yeah.
And guess what's gonna happen when it comes time for war? They gonna take your sons, your daughters, your daddies, probably not your mamas, your cousins, your uncles.
I think everybody's gonna be.
They gonna draft everybody. Yeah,
everybody
but
keep fighting for
if a woman
equality.
doesn't have childcare, they can't force her to go to war.
Yeah, true.
So that's the stop for that. But other than that, your sons, your daughters, your brothers, your mothers, your aunties, your uncles, if you are of age or your children are, look out, because when it comes time for war, they getting drafted. My uncle, I've said it before, my uncle was drafted in Vietnam. I know plenty of people that was drafted in Vietnam, and when it comes down to it, they gonna take you out your house and put you on the front line. So you need to pay attention. Make sure you remember that when it's time to vote, because I don't know. So, what else we got on tidbits? Anything else on tidbits?
Netta and Miss Charles.
Netta and Miss Charles.
Yeah.
Yes. So, Miss Netta and Charles.
Yes, correct
I'm like,
me, please.
Netta and Miss. Wait a minute now,
Miss Netta.
because I remember.
My apologies.
I did say on the previous episode that it was kind of funny looking. But for real, it was.
Oh,
So
gosh.
I asked a question, and then part of me wanted to kind of give her an apology, and from me, because I don't want to infer that somebody's not a beautiful person. Everybody's beautiful to somebody,
Her
right?
soul is beautiful.
Especially after I was all harping about the whole Cat Williams and Jonathan Majors thing. I'm like, that made me come to myself like, okay, everybody's beautiful in some way,
Yeah.
right? And if Charles like it, all right.
Charles love it.
If Charles love it, okay, good for them. But Miss Netta was hitting. We talked about it a couple weeks ago. Let's show what we talked about a couple weeks ago.
But they're blowing up, and I just want y'all to see this because they're real popular
Yeah.
on the net right now.
For Tuesday, and what we have today, we have some good old garlic mashed potatoes, we have some steamed broccoli, we have some fried chicken wings, and we have a honey butter biscuit. Good, nice, beautiful. Okay, are y'all ready? Y'all ready? Okay. Charles,
You sure that's not an Adam's
your
apple?
lunch is ready.
So that's just a double chin. It's just a double chin. You sure it's not an Adam's apple?
Charles' lunch is ready. Happy Tuesday, y'all.
This is real.
This is what I got today. I made loaded baked potato, T-bone steak with bell pepper, onions, and mushrooms. And he got some garlic bread. Are y'all ready? We got a twist to it today. Let's go. Ready? Charles! Your lunch is ready. Charles.
Charles is a lucky man.
Finna eat the food.
He is.
Let's see. Good Lord.
That's lunch. Okay. That's a good lunch.
Yeah, sure is.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on now. Hold on. Hold your horses. You're moving too fast. Okay, today we gonna say grace, okay? You ready?
All right.
God, thank you for the food that he is about to receive in his body. Yes, Lord. In Jesus' will. Amen.
Amen.
In Jesus.
Amen.
Oh yeah.
I think what?
God bless the person who cooked it too.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what's up. Okay. Well, see what you got. That's gonna be extra love, extra good food.
I see.
That look good.
Mm.
Yeah.
That look good.
Yes, honey. And that steak gonna fall off the bone just like it's supposed to fall off the bone. Just like it's weight falling off these bones. That steak gonna fall off the bone too. You don't need no knife. You don't need no knife for my steak. You just need a fork. You know, oh my God. Look at that.
Oh.
Oh.
Yep. Grab the bone.
All that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You might get drunk. But I put some alcohol in it. But yeah.
So, yep. That's so. Miss Netta and Charles
She made me hungry.
popping. And you know what I did notice though? How she said the meat fall off the bone, like the weight falling off them bones. So I'm thinking that she's talking about herself.
Yeah.
Which means not only that's probably why she had to wait because she cooked like that, but then at the same time she's actually cooking for him and trying to get herself healthy.
Yeah.
But so obviously she's been receiving a lot of hate. To include for myself, I'm ashamed to say I did it. But so she had a response for all her haters, all of her haters,
Attention,
all of you
haters.
out. And then what she said. No, that's not what she said. That's the wrong picture. What you doing? That's the whole wrong folder. This what she said.
Oh, your lunch is ready. They hating on you. Charles, your lunch is ready. And I got the dessert too. And this is for all the haters that's coming for me. You gon' bag up this Netta if you don't want the tea. I'm tired of you haters just trying to bash me.
That's how she snapped back like Luda, didn't she? I'm glad to see her in like a full dress though, because
she looked nice.
Yeah, she was.
They looked good.
I
makeup
was a little
hair
not digging her being in lingerie every episode. I'm like, what's going on here? But at least
that,
you see the
you know what?
up.
That is a good dressing up in lingerie and feeding him
for lunch.
Yeah, for lunch. That's nice.
Yeah, sure. And you know what though? Also, not trying to throw any shots, but when you working with a certain type of physique or appearance, you have to put in some areas, in some other areas that make you more strong in your relationship. And she doing that too. I mean, but do we see that in work?
Yeah.
We'll see that in work. Okay, I'm not the best at, Excel spreadsheets, but my PowerPoints is on point.
Yeah.
But we don't try to do that in our relationships. We're not going to always be perfect at everything, but play to your strengths, and that's what she's doing. She even got a what? A tour?
They got a tour. I need to
go
coming
on
to a city near you. He said, "Hey y'all, me and Charles are coming to a city near you. We are launching a 10-city tour. We want to meet all of our lovely, beautiful fans."
She don't look bad right there neither.
She don't. She's pretty with the makeup. We need restaurants willing to host us in the following cities. We will have a meet and greet with you all. Tag the best restaurants if you see your city listed. We also are looking for a makeup artist and hairstylist in each city.
Nice.
Y'all help Miss Netta and Charles out. We want to see y'all.
Nice.
And it's gonna be like, so their tour is they're gonna be at like brunch, like luncheons and stuff like that. That is nice.
Yeah.
At the best restaurants in whatever city.
That's capitalizing while you hot.
I will attend. If they're in, let me see. They're gonna be in Atlanta. I think I'm gonna attend
Atlanta on March 3rd.
March 3rd.
Yeah.
All right, I need to make reservation for that. That's right. I'm getting my plate.
I think that's the weekend of our church anniversary.
March 3rd.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess I missed the meal.
But it might. I mean,
it's the weekend.
Yeah, I guess it may be weekend. So I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, that's how you capitalize on your on what you got popping at the time.
They're gonna be in Jacksonville too, though.
Really?
February 10th. That's even closer.
Okay. But speaking of, and we didn't talk about this. If I can close that out. We didn't talk about this. We didn't talk about this. But speaking of this whole capitalizing and doing the social media thing, I did want to talk about this.
Get somewhere safe and warm for the night until I'm able to figure out at least how to get home.
Kiara Jones came to Houston from Tallahassee at the start of the new year, chasing after a dream.
This is like one of the biggest populations of the social media influencers. That's kind of my goal, to become a big influencer.
She'd been staying at a motel this month with her
3 little munchkins. I love them. They're so sweet.
But by Monday, she says she'd run out of money.
It just became too much for me after a while.
With temperatures dropping and no place to go, she says she called 911. Police brought her and her kids here.
So that's not how to capitalize on social media.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a part of it is a lot of times we see these pop up or these social media influencers that are being successful and don't actually recognize everything that it took to get there.
Yeah.
You moving from one city to another. Your phone is still your phone. That's the social media. So why are we having to move to a whole
city?
Have to
move anywhere.
Exactly. So I don't know. That's not how you capitalize on anything social media, and that's just not smart living.
That's both ridiculous and absurd that she would take or put her children in that position to think that chasing a dream when we're living in reality is
yeah. But it's also a part of how we watch these movies and see like success stories.
Yeah.
Like what's that one with Will Smith and his son?
The Pursuit of Happiness.
The Pursuit of Happiness, where he's sold the last machine, and then him and his son it was a bone density scanner, and he bought all these bone density scanners and was going broke trying to sell them, and then him and his son are living homeless and stuff, and he just went out on a hope to become a financer or something like that. But it was like we see all these dream movies and think that it's just gonna happen like that, and you do that and put your children at risk trying to follow what a movie does, and it's not often gonna come out that way. It's just it's having success is not gonna be an overnight thing. It's not gonna be something that's quick. No matter how talented you are, it's gonna take steps. It's gonna take planning. It's gonna take actual thought out processes.
Yeah.
And day in and day out work. But if you don't have the money to build up to that day in and day out work to sustain you, then you're gonna end up on the street cold in the wintertime because you're not planning things out. Too many people are living without planning.
Yeah, that's true. That's like somebody was arguing with me the other day, saying that if your children aspire to be like a rapper, you shouldn't tell them,
encourage them.
Yeah,
or you should let them think that they can do everything.
No,
they
you
can.
can't. You can't do that. There's
exactly.
other things that you can pursue, like be a musical engineer, You could be a composer, write music.
And there's also not just doing
things.
that. Like even if you're an aspiring rapper, you should be doing something as a career.
Yeah,
or
that should be a side.
in order to
side.
build until you build up. Except being a dope boy in the trap, because that's not the way it works. But that's another problem too, because most of the time, everybody that's been rappers has been making an easy money on the corner, and then they do that until they become big at rapping.
You know
the
what the
idea.
issue is?
The
issue is American people think this is the American dream. The American dream is 9 to 5. They think you only supposed to work 9 to 5 and that's it. You got 24 hours in a day, and you think you only supposed to take 9 to 5 to work, and that's gonna take you and make you a millionaire or make you live the American dream, and you're gonna be comfy and cozy. No, that 9 to 5 is that's the dream. You really have to put in as much work as you can.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to sacrifice sleep. Sometimes you have to sacrifice enjoyment in order to get yourself to that next level.
Yeah.
But it always takes a sacrifice, a work, an ambition, and some type of motivation to get you there.
Yeah. And a thought out process. The thought out process, and it's how can you sustain yourself until you reach that level of success that you want to be at. And then you said the American dream, but I think the Black American dream is the opposite, where we don't want to get a 9 to 5. We don't want to have that regular monotony day in, day out work and then build up on the backside. We want to just go straight to the big business and sell out everything that we already have, or sell out any opportunity for sustainable income just to do that. Shout out to Reese the Chosen, a friend of mine, a rapper. But Reese became a barber, got his barber's license first, got his bachelor's degree. Then when he's got his master's degree, got a clothing line, and still rap. You can't just be sitting in one spot thinking, I'm just going to make it big as a rapper. I'm just going to make it big as a social media influencer. That's not the way it works. T. Will, my boy T. Will just opened up for Boosie, I think like last weekend. You can't, but he started clothing, Apply Pressure, then wrote a book, still rapping. Like, you can't sit in one, you can't pigeonhole yourself to, oh, I'm going to move here and I'm going to be a social media influencer.
Yeah. That's why I said don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Exactly. And definitely don't count your chickens before they hatch. Because you counting all these chickens and you ain't even hatched, you ain't even, what's the term for giving birth to an egg? I don't know. But you ain't gave birth to one egg, but you already counting chickens. I'm gonna look that up because now especially me being in biology, no, it's not hatched. I don't know. Anyway, next up, Rosé. Rick Ross is going through some things.
Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.